Okay, let me see. Okay, so let's move on. So there's the beautiful stones, okay? And let's just move on. What can we see here? Is that, oops, I almost showed you the, there we go. Isn't that, what's that tree doing over there on the side of the hill?
Mm.
Can you see the tree?
Yes.
So we're going to talk about some more of weathering, okay? When rocks slide down a hill, they may break and become smaller. The smaller rocks can then break down into sand. Tiny rocks can become part of the soil. So how does weathering change the shape of and size of the rocks? How does weathering change the shape and the size of the rocks? Read this again and then you'll know.
When rocks slides down a hill, they may break and become smaller. The smaller rocks can then break down into sand. Tiny rock can become part of the soil. Whoa.
So that's exactly what happens, okay? So rocks break down and eventually they become the soil, okay? And look at those trees. They look like they're sliding down the hill, don't they?
Yeah.
Like a super tube. Okay, and look at this. Strong winds can blow sand against rocks. Wind and sand wore this rock into an arch. Look at that. That's wind. And that's the Granite Arch in Sierra Nevada, California. Does that look amazing? It looks really cool. Hey?
Yeah.
Rocks can be very fascinating. Oh, okay. And what other ways can rocks change? So let's read. Weathering is not the only thing that causes rocks to change. Earthquakes can change rocks too. When earth shakes, rocks rub against each other. They can break into smaller pieces. Plants can also change rocks. Plants can grow in soil inside the cracks of rocks. Sometimes the roots are so strong they can cause the rock to break. Look at that. Can you see the roots?
Yeah. Like that's what the rain do.
The rain. Well, this time it wasn't the rain. This time it was the tree. See?
Whoa.
But the rain can also do that. The rain can fall into the cracks, and then when it gets cold during the night, it freezes and it expands. And the next thing, the rock is crumbling and falling into little pieces. So that can happen. So the roots of this tree have grown into the rock and cracked it. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Okay, look at that. Okay, let's see what else we can see. Okay, oh, here we go. Here's something very interesting. You know that rocks are made of minerals. Water can cause some minerals to change. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Rocks are made of minerals, and some water can make some of the minerals change into something else. A rock that has iron will rust in water. It will turn red and brown. Okay, so some rocks are like red and brown because they're rusted. Okay, and this one, water caused the copper in this rock to turn green. And what are some ways that rocks can change? What are some ways that we know that rocks can change?
And roll to the soil.
Say again?
Like the part of that to rock the soil.
So it could, yeah, it could turn into soil. That's right. So
Turn into another rock.
sometimes it does turn into another rock. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 ways that rocks can change. Rocks, the minerals can change. They can change the color. And another way that rocks can change is if the weather does something to it. Okay, so that's weathering. Okay. Let's see what else we can find out. Rock and stroll. That's an interesting thing. Okay, that's what they're probably going to tell you that you must go and do. It says rock and stroll. Rocks are all around us. We see them at the beach and in the mountains. We see them in gardens and on playgrounds. Go for a walk and look at rocks. Take notes about the rocks you see. Okay, but you already brought me a rock. What can you tell me about your beautiful stone that you showed me last time?
I need my rock.
Where's your rock?
Is that outside?
Oh, it's outside now?
Yeah.